Hi everyone, in this video today we're talking about the local SEO and search engine optimization for HVAC specifically. HVAC 2026 SEO, and let's go into it. So how to get found when homeowners search for your services. First of all, let me introduce you SEO itself in 2026, how it's different from what was it before and what should you expect of SEO as a channel. So it's a very risky channel. I can spoiler from the very beginning. It's very risky and then it's an investment. So it's a very risky investment for any marketing who is doing the SEO in HVAC. So your website can grow and then drop down after a while, after another Google update, as this first example did, or your website also can continue growing no matter what updates Google have. So it may work both ways, and sometimes you're just lucky when after another Google update your website it just stays in the same place. So I would say that SEO in 2026 is the same as it used to be in the years before. It's going up and down and it's not stable at all. One companies are growing, others are declining with the traffic, and this is this way all the time. So what's it's changing right now? The recent updates from this year, from the beginning of 2026, already we had 3 updates, and the core update, it lasted for how long do you think? It lasted 21 days in a row, and that was a big one. And this is why we right now we have totally different top positions in most of the areas for HVAC industry and all other industries as well. So if you are in HVAC or home improvement or any other home service business, you may see that the positions of your website and your competitors are changing a lot. And you see in this example, this is the AC Repair San Jose. We have clients there. So you see that the positions are very different, and we have a very strong competitor here in this area. This is A1 Heating and Cooling, and they recently dropped the positions and our website went in the top and we won the positions. But the thing is that it's all the time it's a competition, and we just fight for these positions, and either we or them, we take them, or Yelp can take the positions, or as in this example, the View services coming right after the Yelp, so I consider this as the first position. We only need to win then Yelp sometimes, and the positions and the rankings for each client, for each homeowner may be different a little bit or slightly different, because they just have the habits of searching, and they maybe have Yelp on the first position, or they may have Yelp on the third position and a couple of contractor websites on the first position. So just be aware and see what and how the top ranking websites positions are changing, but check it with the SEO tools, not just with your laptop or not just with your mobile phone, because it may be totally different picture from what others see, from most of the homeowners see. Shortly about me, my name is Daniel. I'm the HVAC marketing expert right now. For the last years, I'm deeply focused in marketing. I run this kind of HVAC marketing school and the podcast, the 8-Figure HVAC podcast. I invite you to watch the podcast, the 8-Figure HVAC Brands podcast, where I interview other contractors, and also to participate. So if you have your story to share, let's connect and let's speak on YouTube, and you will share your experience, what you have in the business and marketing. That will be cool. This is my family, by the way. I have 3 beautiful girls. I'm also around the offline events, so we can meet somewhere on ACA or HR or anywhere else. I built this infrastructure and ecosystem together with my team, which is Netrocket team. Netrocket, we focused on HVAC marketing. This is why actually I do this kind of podcasts and this kind of videos and educational videos. And this video is a part of our educational program, and we do it for free. We give away our expertise, and I'm trying to share as much as possible so you can understand how to build this 8-figure HVAC business and actually make this American dream come true. So let's do it together. Let's jump into the topic of today's conversation. We have 10 questions to answer. I have actually 10 questions to answer and to share with you, and we will start with this video. Within this video, the short, we will start with first 5, and then I'll have one more video with another 5. And let's start with the first. So where can potential clients and homeowners search and see your company? They can find you in the local service ads. Here, your company will appear, or your competitors will appear here in the local service service ads, the advertising goes first, then the advertising, the search ads. This is the second part of advertising, second type of advertising which Google offers. Then we'll have the Google Maps most recently, because if they search for HVAC contractor near me, or AC repair near me, or furnace repair near me, this is where they will see the Google Maps account, and you, of course, your business is supposed to be listed in the Google Maps. And you may have also the advertising inside those Google Maps. This is what we are not taking today in today's video. We are talking about the next, and the organic search. Organic search is still valuable. It's a lot of traffic there. A lot of people, they just skip the ads and they go directly to organic. So in this example, you see that the heat pump repair San Jose, the Irbis HVAC and A1 Heating, the two strong players in the market, they appearing here in the search results, just as an example of actually what we will be talking today about this kind of SEO. And of course, your clients and the homeowners, they can find you on Yelp and other platforms, and even Meta ads everywhere. Everywhere where can they search? When the platform understands the context and the intent behind the search, they will start offering them posts organically and the ads, everything. So our task in general as marketers is to build a system where our company pops up everywhere. So this is the task which usually we have in our team for any project which we serve. And another big thing is the AI results. So 2026 and for future, as a future trend, this will be 100% must to be there and actually to understand if your company appearing in AI search. So you can check it manually, you can use some tools, but definitely we need to make sure that your company, and you need to make sure that your company actually appearing in ChatGPT, in Google AI, in Perplexity, in Claude, in Copilot, everywhere. So this is a separate issue, and I can tell you that if you make your company visible in Google first right now, and featured on all the other possible platforms, this what actually will allow all the AI platforms to feature your business. Yeah, and this is just an example of how your company may benefit from this actually current AI trend and the future trend as well. So you don't have traffic from AI right now, and then the more SEO you do, the more traffic you get, both from AI and from organic, from regular SEO. Talking about the SEO, I usually say that it's not just SEO, this part, the organic search. Talking about the SEO, I think that the responsibility of the SEO team is search everything optimization. So for your HVAC company, we need to build together with you the infrastructure, so we need to optimize all the channels. We need to optimize everything where and how homeowners may search. This is why I'm talking about this concept, because all this search everything optimization helps SEO of the website, and SEO of the website helps SEO in the AI and in social media, and YouTube helps for classic SEO, and so on. So everything is connected. What should we do first? What to do next then? So the first are the basics. So we need to be in the Google Maps listing. This is the basic. I'm sure that you all have Google listings, but again, check them out, because what I see in the market, a lot of Google listings are still not perfect in terms of SEO. We have a separate video on that, so check out that video, and I will repeat that again and again, that start with Google My Business. Like, this is the main basic thing which you need to do for your local SEO. And all the other platforms which also appearing and popping up when homeowners searching for. Because why I'm saying about this as a basic, because this is where you will get results faster, because with the classic SEO and search everything optimization, this takes time. This will take months and sometimes years. So when this is done, what to do next? So when your company is already established enough to do and then switch and start SEO, like the classic SEO and search everything optimization. So see what your website is built on. See if it's good in terms of the web design and the structure and technical side. So I recommend doing that on WordPress or any other platform which you want to use, but it just has to be clear with coding, with everything. Even if you use the clear HTML, that will be also good. Then we need to content and structure. This is the second big thing what we need to be aware when building the website. And talking about the content, I will speak about that later as well, but make sure that the structure which you have on the website, it has to be with all the services which you provide. If it's air conditioning, it's separate. It's heating repair and installation and furnace repair, it's separate. And then the air quality, if you have it's separate. If you have plumbing and electrical, it's also separate. Make sure that the main page is about the main thing, about the company and the main trade which you have, and the other pages are separated. So all the services, all the areas are separate pages, because we need to have, for the SEO and also for the advertising, for each page, each search intent has to land on a separate landing page. So this is what important. So build the structure and then fill in with the structure with the content. Make sure that you build the best quality content in the world, or it's at least not in the world. If not in the world, then at least check the first 2-3 pages and check those 20-30 websites of your competitors and do better than them. I mean, not only the text, not only the sense of those texts, but also the other types of content, the videos, the pictures, reviews, everything what you may use as a content for your pages to meet the intention of the user and homeowner who is searching. So this is very important. Then the links, the backlinks. When you do SEO, you have the Ahrefs, you have the SEMrush, you have all the other tools to check the backlinks and to see if your competitors are using backlinks. They do, 100% they do use backlinks and they do have them. So when you check it's right and you start building links, you start building backlinks in a normal wide hat SEO way, and this is again a separate topic, but definitely you need that. So the backlinks, the structure, the content, the backlinks, then the brand. I make here an example of one of our clients, the big company, the Fuse Service. They're based in San Jose, but they have also like more than 50 locations around nationwide. This is actually that complex concept which I was mentioning at the beginning. So when you build the SEO and when you build the strong brand on top of that, this helps each other. So the strong brand helps SEO a lot. If you have enough budget already to invest in the branding, do it. Do it because this also helps SEO to, let's say, when you invest in the brand and in branding and the business development, this will help you to outrank your competitors faster and with the lower budget. So this is where you get value, a lot of value from overall marketing budget. And it's not only from that SEO budget. Then the fifth point is the NAP consistency. You know about that a lot. I'm sure that everybody heard about your business has to be consistent all over the place. The phone numbers, the addresses, everything. What makes Google understand that this is the same company. Actually, we are talking about the same company. They have the same addresses everywhere. They have the same phone numbers, and even if they're not the same, we need to make sure that Google understands that, okay, this is an alternative and maybe they use it for the marketing, call tracking and something like that, but this is the same company. So we need to make sure that Google understands that this is our company everywhere we mention that company. Also, let's not be too much serious about that, because I believe that with all this AI, Google and all other AI models, they understand actually more than we think they can in terms of analyzing all the information and understanding which site, which website, which page is talking about which company. And even if you have some little things which are not very consistent, you believe, and you need them for marketing, keep it and decide what's better for your business. This is important, but I'm sure that you can be flexible in some things. Next question is, which types of keywords are better to start with? This is a common question, and I received a lot of requests and questions when I talk to contractors. So they want something they see, something like HVAC contractor near me, or HVAC company in some location, New York City or Miami or San Francisco, I don't know, like Los Angeles or some areas of Los Angeles. And this may be very competitive. Sometimes we focus on the keyword, we're thinking about the keywords which are very competitive. But I recommend you, if you're only starting, or if you did already a lot of SEO efforts but it didn't work, think of doing something and start with something similar, something like long tail keywords, and don't just try to jump on the high competitive keywords and the high competition, because it takes a lot of time and a lot of budget and a lot of everything there. Even when they search in HVAC, residential HVAC contractor, or commercial, if you do commercial or light commercial or HVAC for restaurants. We think that maybe people do not search like that, but they do. But the statistics, the stats are very low, so they're quite lower with the long-term keywords. Here we have an example of commercial electrical contractors, and we see that the competition is quite lower. The search volume is still big, and they're still searching like that. So everybody, all the people, they search differently. I'm sure that we, in every business, in every location, in every HVAC service area, we can find those, and you can find those keywords which you may use as a low-hanging fruit, and you will grab them right away. So in, like, let's say in a month or 2 or 3 months, you will be able already to rank somewhere in top 10 with those keywords. This is what I'm thinking about. And this is what actually I recommend to start with. So we start ranking with those keywords, and then we try to grab those which are more competitive. So see what you got right now in your list and check them out if you have some keywords with lower competition. Do you need a separate budget for backlinks? As we already talked about that in our roadmap. Yes, the short question is yes, but anyway, don't believe me, just check with you Ahrefs, so SEMrush, what do your competitors have? And when you will check the pages which are in the top, you will see that they use backlinks, and they use them for each page they rank. So let's say you're promoting your HVAC maintenance program, or HVAC repair, or AC repair, or heat pump, and check out those keywords, check out those pages, the precise pages which are in the top 1, top 4, top 5, top 6, and top 10, and you will see how many backlinks those websites have, and you will see how many domains are linking to those websites. That means that how many domains, how many websites referring to those pages. And in order to outrank those websites, we need to build also backlinks to the pages which are similar to the same intent. So the short answer is yes, we need a separate budget. When we're really doing SEO or the search classic SEO for the website, we do need to invest in backlinks. What I would recommend is not blindly buy packages of backlinks from Fiverr or somewhere, but just really build this kind of PR and content marketing structure and ecosystem around your brand and around your website. This is the best way of building backlinks. Again, shortly we can discuss about that in the next videos, how to build and which ways we can attract backlinks. This is a very big topic, and actually your SEO guys, they should know about that, and it's changing all the time. But shortly, yes, we need backlinks. All the rest, let's continue in the next video, and I'll see you in the next episode. If you like this kind of videos, just hit that like button, subscribe, and leave your comments. What you understand, what's not, if you have any other questions. I read all the comments below the videos, so I'll make sure that I will answer all your questions. Thank you, and see you in the next episode. Bye.